only Tammy on YouTube. You can get a professional tarot card reading from a haunted house in a creepy graveyard, from a haunted chick like me in her pajamas with really, really cute rubies. So we're just chilling on the couch again. I'm doing some live tarot. I do not have the spirit box on, but you can request it. There's no free tarot tonight. Sorry, friends. No $5 taco boxes tonight. Sorry, friends. But there is chat and chill, and we can hang out. Anyone who comes by might want to get a reading. Who doesn't want to get a reading, maybe you guys just want to chill out. That's fine too. But I always do a free collective message for everyone and anyone at the end of. It's okay. I always do a free collective message for anyone and everyone who might come by the live, who gets a reading, doesn't get a reading. Anybody who might find us for when we're not live. So go ahead and check that out at the end. Skip to the end if you've just found us when we're not live. I'm just wrapping some things up for my dad real quick on the phone. And oh my God, he's live right now. Crap. Is he still live? Jeez, worlds. Okay, well, he's live now. So I'll just stick around on the phone till it dies.
Really?
Oh no! Don't be doing that on YouTube. What are you doing? I can't be having you trying to.
Who are you talking to me?
I'm talking to the dog.
Oh.
Maybe I won't do it live.
Do you want some?
I don't want anything. I want you to take your dog and put her in your room and close the door.
Do you want some of that?
Please.
Liquid and Pendants?
No.
I'm talking about the.
I don't want the broth.
Okay. I should drink all of it, just
whatever you can handle.
Okay. Hey, Ninja, come on.
But you got to drink water.
Yeah. Okay.
So maybe even drinking the broth would be good. But drink water too. You got to drink water too, honey.
Come on, Ninja.
That coconut water would be good for you too, instead of just plain water. Hey, welcome to the jammy. Hey, Amira, how are you, dear? How have you been, Amira? Nice to see you, dear. Good, I'm glad to hear you've been doing good. Any updates? Well, yeah. The great thing about meditation is that it teaches you to have more patience. It teaches you to not be so distracted by what's going on around you. And it really does help you relax a lot. There's guided meditations, which I have several of them on my Chammy. And there's many of them. Of course, I'm sure you've seen them spread out all over YouTube. So my best advice would be, get in a comfortable position, be in a place where you feel safe and warm, or whatever you feel comfortable. Maybe it's hot where you live, maybe comfortable and cool. You could even just meditate by laying down and being quiet and practicing just resting, thinking about things that make you feel good, or thinking about nothing at all. Just breathing in, holding it in for a moment, and out. Start with whatever feels right to you. I kind of feel like right before we go to bed, that's kind of like a little meditation too. And what you take to bed with you, you will manifest, whether you like it or not. So make sure you go to bed good. Okay. And if you need any more questions answered, you can always come here, email me at gypsyqueencardreader@gmail.com. I've been meditating a lot throughout my whole life. And it's awesome because it's gone to the point where it's like, I need to meditate. I can't believe this person's, can you hear this person spamming me like that? Wow. I know they don't mean to, but still, like, wow, my phone's blowing up. But yeah, so start there. And do what feels right. And but anyways, I was just stating, that gets to the point where it's like I could just be standing there doing the dishes, doing a meditation. The dogs could be barking. There could be sirens outside. There could be people hammering on a house across the street. There could be leaf blowers going off. I'm still staying focused. I'm still reaching that Zen despite the circumstances around me. And I took a long time to get there, and sometimes I still do get distracted, but that's why I try to do my meditations before bed or in the middle of the day to connect with my spiritual self and my beliefs. We're going to eat dinner soon. You hungry? Yeah? You want some chicky? You want some chicky livers? Okay, pom-pom tail. Excuse me. My whole family's Christian. I'm the only one into spirituality. Well, I think that you can be Christian and be spiritual. I feel like you wouldn't be Christian if you weren't. So they have their own way that they do their spirituality stuff, right? And you just might do it a little different. Everybody's different. Everybody's unique. It doesn't make you less of a Christian or less of a spiritual person because you don't meditate. And it doesn't really make you more of a spiritual person or more of a better Christian if you do. Like, it's all about personal, like your personal choices and your likes. If you feel like your family's going to be judgmental about you because of meditating, you don't even have to tell them. Okay. And don't worry, because you are the magic. Okay. You are the light. You are of goodness, and you can be and do whatever you want. You were sent here to have fun, Christian or not. My phone died. I gotta take my dad's phone to him. I'll be right back, sweetheart. I think there's like a weird thing where people think they have to be a certain way to be something they want to be. But I think that's just a circumstance and a limiting belief. I think that you are unique unto everyone around you. So you will be, you'll taste things differently. You'll smell things differently. You'll experience things differently. You'll have different emotions about things differently, okay? So, yeah. Keep me updated. I'm here to help. And I'm sure I've given you some of my guided meditations before. There's hypnotic ones, there's guided ones, there's regular ones, there's all kinds of meditations. So think about what you want to meditate about. I mean, I don't necessarily really meditate about anything. It's just about getting really into my, tapping, into my inner self and getting into a feeling that's like Zen, that's like, like I am here. I'm here now. It's my existence, and this nothingness feels great for a little bit. This relaxation feels great for a little bit. I'm good, Maria. How are you, sweetheart? I am having a peach Bellini to celebrate that Laura and I got our periods. Just being funny. And friends who bleed together stay together. Yeah, you can get a question. What's up? Is it like a dating question, a spiritual question, a question about your guy? What's going on? I mean, I've had little to minimal pain today, so I'm very happy about that. My dad's feeling good today. I was just prepping him for his surgical procedure in the morning. Rooney's kind of having a meltdown, but he's going to be okay. He's having mental tree illness. Hey, Sophie, how are you, sweetheart? It's another Manic Monday. Oh. Oh, yeah, he definitely likes you. Well, let me ask you, Maria, what were you thinking about today? Because easily what you've been thinking about, he's been picking up on. So I know he's been thinking about it. So that's why I'm asking you, because sometimes if you can find the answer within you. Hey, Texas Taurus, how are you, dear? Happy St. Patty's after day hangover. Yes, had a great day. Cheers, y'all. A lot of people would email. Yeah. He could have just not been thinking about anything at all and just been that real super smiling energy. I just pick up that if he's sending you those hearts and he's responding to you that way, I feel like there's definitely going to be some kind of movement or next step, or I don't think he's doing that with just anyone and everyone. Bless you, Daddy. Did he see you without you seeing him? I don't think so. And that's why the emails came in, because he was thinking of you without even seeing you. Because I know from the tarot card readings we did over the weekend that he definitely wanted to talk more about him, to get, But how are you doing on your thoughts and feelings in regards to him and the professional situation? Remember what I said about, remember how we took what you said last week and changed it to the positive outcome of it? Like, you're like, well, I can't do that because, and I'm like, okay, we know that it looks like you can't do this realistically, but you should just say it anyways that you can. Do you remember that? Oh my God. That's my biological clock. I need to turn it off. I don't know why I have that stupid job on anyways. I only made $4 there last week. How depressing, huh? I'm in a vibe of I can. Good. So staying there is going to vibrate off him. And I think that the more that you're vibrating that, you're going to see these hearts showing up. You're going to see this energy showing up. Wow. Yep, he likes you. Yeah, maybe I should not do my hair tonight before my dad's procedure because I'm so disoriented. I can't even, yeah, I'm not doing hair tonight. Maybe I should just take my hair down. Well, I think what's definitely behind it is you being that magic wand, taking that feeling of can't have this and turning it into can have this. Every second he gets, Sophie. Are you spying on his Facebook Messenger? I mean, are you spying on him in any way? Because if you are, he definitely is. And if you're even thinking about it, even if you don't, he does. And he's letting off that vibration. See, that once again is another one of those questions. Like, I don't need to use cards to know. I can just tell you, you know. God, I'm so glad you didn't pay anyone for that question because it's so simple. It's such a simple answer. So me telling you this is going to just help you with your inner compass. Both of you, any of you that are listening to this every day. Boom, boom, boom. You know what my mom and I used to do? God, we're terrible, and I'm probably going to go to hell for this, but I don't care. I'm already don't believe in that place anyways. But my mom and I would usually just for fun, we would just get in the car and drive around the town, drive around the city, drive by friends' houses and call it spying, even though we weren't really like trying to watch the house or them or anything. But now I hear people doing it on Facebook. So I wonder how much of Facebook or Instagram or social media spying has stopped the drive-by spy. Just to see whose car's outside. Or do people even still do that? No. I wouldn't be able to live with myself if I was a fraud. Kurt Cobain would be disappointed in me, and that would break my heart. If I was a fraud. Okay, Maria, come back when you can, sweetheart. I'm here. I'm having a peach Bellini. I'm only going to be on during this time tonight because of I got to wake up early in the morning, and then I got to get him there by 6:30. It's going to be cold. And I'm going to be a terrible sinner and make a grilled cheese sandwich and go to bed after this. But not before brushing my teeth. God's just somewhere laughing at me and my cheese jokes. Hey, Living La Vida Laura. How are you, sweetheart? I hope you're having a good time. No, no thinking about that that wicked witch, okay? Okay, cool. He's like, OMG. I wish I could go to your house and hang out and watch a movie with you. My 9-year-old daughter playing with your puppies. You can. I'm still celebrating the blood. Hallelujah. Suck it to ya. Hallelujah. 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 Guys, why is it so cold everywhere? I gotta put my heater on, which I unplugged, took down, cleaned up, put away. And now it's colder than a witch's titty and a breast bra in here. It's going down to 30 tonight. Are you okay, little man? Hmm? I don't know if you can see Puppy Rain, but I think you guys can see their ears at least. Maybe. Ruby was so cute today. I think that she thought that I was going to take her for a walk today, but I just wasn't able to after taking the other two. So Dad took her, and I did walk out on the porch with her. And she just, I guess she thought that I was walking with her and Dad. And he said they got halfway down the driveway, halfway out to the street, and she realized I wasn't with them, and she didn't want to go anywhere. So she turned around and ran all the way back to the house. I don't think Ruby could live without me. I don't think I could live without them. Nice and warm, huh? It's chilly 1,200 feet above sea level here in the ATL, up in the trees. So I'm thinking about making a miniature. I think I talked to you guys. Some of you might have heard me talk about the History Squad last night, where the guy does like reenactments of battles and stuff like that happened during wars and stuff that evolved who we are today. But he'll do it through like little miniatures. I was thinking of maybe doing a miniature of my treehouse city on Second Life. I know I haven't shared that in a while. I'm not sure if anybody knows what I'm talking about, but it's a place I designed in Second Life, which is a virtual art world. I want to turn it into a park for people and their families. I'm not so sure if Second Life is going to be around in the future, so I'm just kind of been trying to think of ideas to create a miniature of it. Oh my God, did I really just freeze? I think after seeing History Squad's miniatures, I want to get back into making miniature scenery. So I'm probably going to create that botanical garden. Maybe I'll even start doing shorts on it. But I'm a little bit worried, like, would I make the miniature out of paper? Would I make it out of wood? Could I get a 3D printer and print it? I mean, if it's already a file on a virtual world, I mean, I would imagine that I could, and it's something I can put in like Photoshop. I mean, I would imagine that I could probably print it on a 3D printer if I had the right 3D printer. And then, create the miniature of my idea with the park, with the botanical garden. And I don't know, maybe one day find people to help me create it. Maybe I should just start a Kickstarter for the park. I always wanted to start a Kickstarter, like to help me with my music, but it kind of made me feel guilty, but asking for help, but maybe I should do both on Kickstarter. I know I've definitely decided to do Patreon since I got a punch in the vag from YouTube recently, and a punch in the tits also with the warning. What are you guys doing? No being rude on YouTube. And you, come here on my lap. How did you get out of where you were? I gotta put Gypsy away because she's just making him feel so uncomfortable. She tried to kill him over the treats today. It was quite horrible to hear him scream like a little girl. Come here. You need to be gentle with him. Okay? He's a very delicate boy. Who loves you very much, and you were very mean to him today. Over nothing. It's beautiful as a rose, but it's stupid as a basket. Come here, girl. No, come here, girl. Oh my God. Oh, okay, stop. belong? Come on, where do you belong? Come on, where do you belong? Ruby, you're not in trouble, baby. You're fine. Sorry about that. You know, they're like toddlers. I'm back. Is this chat working? Am I even still here? Why is my phone not turning on? All right, sweetheart. I'm glad to know that I'm here. My phone is not working. It's like the phone won't charge. I should probably just stop buying iPhone 8s. All right, I'm trying to get my phone to work so I can read the question. I mean, it's charging, but it's just taking too long. It doesn't do this for any other iPhone. I always have to wrap the cord around the iPhone 8, though. I'm going to get my cards, dear. Let's see. Ow. I'm going to use the Golden Girls and the Angel Oracle Tarot deck today. And I'll bring the Liminal Space deck because sometimes they give me really good songs if I can't hear them. I had the most fantastic afternoon chatting with a friend of mine from childhood. I just love catching up with old friends. And hopefully soon I'll be able to chat with Nikki again soon on Zoom. I'm, like I said, trying to get it together so I can just sell everything that I don't love and take my dad to see his family and see my best friend in Europe. I want to do that this year, even if it was Christmas or something. I mean, I'll go there cold, even though I hate the cold. But I have done a lot of work to get where I am with saving money. It's only a little bit, but I have so many ideas. Like I definitely want to get the Patreon going so that I can do more stuff on Patreon that I can't do here with you guys. I know that there is somebody who comes by the Chammy who wants to do some, fun videos that will involve reactions and involve people who are also in the live chat. But, I don't know how it will go over here, so we'll probably test it first on a non-monetized Chammy just to see if it gets any strikes or any warnings or anything, because I don't want to get any of that on this channel. And then starting a Kickstarter for the park I want to build for people with the Treehouse City. I'm going to make the miniature. And maybe I'll just start tomorrow. Maybe I'll start tomorrow with doing shorts or videos or something about it. And everything with Patreon, in regards to Patreon, I think Patreon's gonna, I think if anybody does any membership donations there, you know, it's gonna be like about a thing, which is gonna be about my music. Because for a really long time, I've had this vinyl single that I recorded at Third Man Records, which is Jack White from the White Stripes record label. I've been wanting to print it to vinyl for almost a decade now. It used to be really difficult for me to ask people for help and support socially with my music. I don't know why, but I need to stop, you know, feeling like I'm not worth it to share this stuff with you guys. I used to think that I don't, you know, I'll just do cover songs because people, they might not like my music. I don't think they like my music. But my self-concept has changed a lot. So I think that now I'm like, I think it'll help me with my life and my self-concept a little bit more if I jump back into it. My phone's still not working. Let me see if the iPad will work and give me the details. If you left the questions, Maria, in the PayPal. Thank you so much for your donation, Maria. Okay, so I've got, let's find out more. Besides work, did he mean anything else by loving the email? What were his thoughts? And that's all it gives me. But I'm sure you can recap me. Yeah, okay, great. It's okay. Spirit, what does she need to know a little bit more about David today? And what can you share, Spirit, in this Angel Tarot Oracle deck? I'm just gonna, ouch. I'm just gonna ouch. Rooney, you don't have to look so grumpy. Come here, baby. Closer to mommy. Let's cuddle. Cuddle, waddle, daddle. It's okay. It's all right. All right. Come, Booby, to give you a kiss. Spirit, what does Maria need to know a little bit more about David today in this Angel Tarot Oracle deck? Okay. Got the Awakening card. He's awakening to something. Awakening to things looking up in his life. Awakening up to things that feel new and fresh and good, that take him to higher ground. So you've got this Awakening card, Archangel Gabriel. You see him moving fluently through the air. You see him feeling and being a little bit airy. You see him feeling a little bit more lighter because he's up in the clouds. His head's in the clouds. His everything's in the clouds in this Awakening card. Now, I'm not going to go by traditional Rider's Waite or what this particular major arcana is in this particular tarot oracle deck, but this card is letting you know that things are definitely something that he's looking at from a different perspective in his life right now. It's like he's taken a temporary pause so he can even enjoy it even more when he has some private moments to himself. You know, and he also knows how important it is to be himself. He's pretty much enjoying this awakening. He's pretty much enjoying the way you're making him feel, and his life and his vortex and around him is making him feel and show up. He is pretty happy with it. 6 of Air showing, you know, he's come out of a lot of fire, and things are starting to look up in his life, and he's very happy about that. Moving away from what doesn't serve him, moving away from what doesn't make him feel safe, moving away from things that were difficult. You know, if it's too hot, get out of the hot tub kind of thing. This person's even thinking about maybe taking a trip, because you see the angel flying, you see the boat floating. They're thinking about spring, they're thinking about summer. They're generally overall very happy. So those are a couple things that you need to know about him right now. All right. Besides work, did he mean anything else by loving the email, Spirit? What did the Golden Girls wisdom have to say about that? Let's turn to the ladies now. Okay, so we've got the King of Pentacles and the Knight and Shining Armor, Knight of Swords. So I feel like the first thing you need to know about, see, this guy just wants to show up the best version of himself to you, honestly. This is a very spiritual card, this Knight of Swords as well. In the Golden Girls, this guy depicts literally a person who's like a priest. He's a Catholic priest. He grew up with Sophia. He was always a good boy, but he was also very much in love with her. Okay? Rescued her out of a lot of different problems she had during her life. So I'm feeling like he's feeling in this King of Pentacles and this Knight of Swords, like, I want to show her the best version of myself. I also want to kind of start love bombing her a little bit, because I trust her a little bit. I like her a little bit. I maybe like her a little bit too much and need to start showing her that, you know, I want to take charge of the situation. I don't think, hey, Zora, how are you, dear? So all questions are for free tarot are off today. We'll be back to that tomorrow. But you always can ask any free question about manifesting, dating, your love life. Even if you have a question about tarot in general, or have a question about, you know, life in general, or your grief or something like that. So let us know how we can help you. So in regards to besides work, did he mean anything else by the loving email, by loving the email? Yes, he's literally showing you, and I know it sounds cliche to say through emojis, but he could just as well show you through a meme too, and it would be just as meaningful. That, hey, the more I see you, the more I like you, the more I trust you, and I feel like I can send this heart because I really do truly just love this, instead of a just like this with thumbs up kind of thing. The energy behind that King of Pentacles being, I need to show her I'm taking a little bit of charge with the feelings and emotions I'm having instead of hiding them. Okay, because this is all about emotional security in the Pentacle and your mental wealth. Mental wealth. This person's feeling pretty high vibrations for you, Maria. And from you too. Also, let's find out what let's kind of get a little bit more into the idea of finding out if it was a romantic thing real quick. the hearts. Was that like a heart thing romantic at all, Spirit? Was it romantic? I mean, I have cute guys hearting things all the time, and I'm turning that off. That thing's not paying me anymore. I made $4 last week on it. It's the worst week I've ever done in 2.5 years. Spirit, was the heart thing? Oh God, my hair keeps. I hate when my bangs are this level because my bangs keep poking my nose and my face. I hate it. Spirit, what does Maria need to know real quick about, were those hearts romantic? I mean, I have all kinds of beautiful people all day long hearting things, so it could mean anything. So I want to get down to the bones of the bare bones of it. All right. Heart is a universal symbol of love. So let's see if it's a little bit more something deep or romantic. I feel it is, but I just like need a little bit of clarification. No. Hey. Oh my God. Hey. Oh, sweetheart. Zora, I can do a romantic love reading for you. They start at $10 today. And even though it's not a general reading, which starts at $15, it is $10, 10 plus cards, and it is kind of like a micro mini roadmap to your heart's desire. You could wait till tomorrow, later in the evening, like today when I do the Tits Out Tuesday, the Tits Out Tarot Tuesday, Taco Tuesday, whatever, when I do the taco box and I do freeze. Frees are always on the first 15 minutes of the show. And then also, you could pay $5, get 3 questions, 5 plus cards if you want to get that reading, just to kind of get an idea of, a sample reading or something. So let me know what you want to do. Make sure you're subscribed and you got the all bell button hit, even though it's a myth, so that you'll at least get the notification tomorrow when I go live for the freeze. So yes, clarification with the star in regards to it is something romantic starting here with the little heart and them just showing their true feelings to you. Okay. So now let's get into those other questions real quick. Spirit, is she going to see him tomorrow? Is Maria going to see her specific person tomorrow? Yeah, he would very well like to see you tomorrow. He'd like to see you every day if he could. I think you will see him definitely in the next day. I mean, I could be wrong, but I feel like it's the next day because we did ask about tomorrow, and I did say something about the next 72 hours, Friday and Saturday, you guys communicating, maybe even seeing each other again. So I feel like that's on the brink. Do you foresee any extended time that you might not see him? So during spring break, you might not see him, is what you're thinking. Well, I think it would be a great time to say, hey, want to do something outside of this beast? Can't hurt. Yeah, it's only paid readings tonight, Belle. $10, 10 plus cards. Starts as the starting price. Tomorrow we'll have $5 taco boxes again. Okay, so we've got the 4 of Wands. You get that card a lot with him. But you can always just ask questions about your life, your love life, dating, manifesting, just general questions that people generally ask about life and stuff. You can always ask those questions for free. They don't require cards. And if I can't figure out an answer, I'll just figure it out on my own without the cards. Okay. So I feel like you will see him in the next couple days. I think it will be tomorrow. There might be a lot that he has to wrap up with on that last Wednesday, but it could also be at the end of that Wednesday. Okay, if it's not tomorrow, at the end of Wednesday or something like that is I'm foreseeing that. What were his thoughts today, Spirit, about her? Oh my gosh, you don't work next week. Wow, so cool. That's gonna be nice. At least I hope you won't have to work. Have a nice week off to hang out with whoever and do whatever brings you joy. Okay, so more about his thoughts about you. Definitely wants to talk to you more. Definitely would like to take you somewhere nice, I feel, in the, even if it's just talking in email. I think that this person would like to communicate with you.
You need something?
Because see, you've got the Four of Wands. Remember the Four of Wands that came up here? Where did it go? It just was here a moment ago. I don't know what happened to it, but let me find it so we can look at all the cards together. What, are you feeding them, Dad? Are you feeding them or something? All right. I think that, a home, that Four of Wands could also be talking a lot about like home room or the home area of where you dwell, or just like even the area where you work kind of being like home, or just wherever the heart is where home is. It's like I keep getting that message. Oh, here's the Four of Wands, because you keep getting this card for his thoughts, his feelings. Definitely wants to communicate with you more about that home situation that you talked about. He really been thinking about that. And I feel like he wants to definitely take you somewhere. He wants to travel and go somewhere. He wants a different experience with you for sure. In the Four of Wands, the Page of Wands, the Knight of Wands, and the Four of Pentacles. Wants to have a positive, man, my allergies are starting to flare up. Wants to have some kind of nostalgic moment. I feel like he wants to create nostalgic moments with you that he'll want to recreate again and again and again. At least with somebody in his life. Spirit, let's find out a song perhaps. Also, should she ask him out for something for spring break? Should she tell him that, I don't know why this big blue dot is in the middle of your message. Just so you want to guess it. So carefree timelessness. Spirit, I feel like, is saying, yeah, you should suggest that you like him in your carefree timelessness. So it could be that you message him during, off work time. again and talk about that a little bit. But definitely suggesting some carefree timelessness together might be interesting. Spirit, what else does she need to know in regards to advice? Maybe a song? What is it that Maria needs to know, dear? Season of the Witch? It's like literally a song, you know, and my birthday. So maybe that's the song. You know, there's a little witch in all of us. Let me go first and look up something else real quick because, yes, I know it's a song. It's an amazing song. It's so funny. I open YouTube and it's like Abraham Hicks 2024 say, I just give up, universe, and watch what happens. Okay, I just give up, universe. Let's see what happens. Okay, so let's look up first. Let's see what happens when I just put in the witch song. Are you okay? So there was another song I had in mind than just the Season of the Witch song that kind of comes from that movie, or maybe it does come from that movie. Let me find it. And I absolutely love this song. In fact, I want to teach myself how to play it and sing it. Oh, this is it right here. Let me just make sure I got the right song. I'm going to put the thing on mute real quick so I can. Like, this is the song I'll use when I'm checking the mic at my gigs. Okay, so here's the scene from the movie, and then I'll send you the whole thing so you can listen to it. In the original version, they don't start singing the lyrics for at least 1 minute. So I thought I would share the actual movie scene with you so you could start hearing the lyrics from the beginning. God, I love the song. I regret not writing this song. I should have written this song. So there's the movie scene, and then it's so cute. And then here is just the version of it with the husband and wife who wrote it singing it. It's by Anna Biller. I just love that movie. So, you know, I know it's like the season of the witch, but I know that this song by Donovan was used in the Love Witch movie. And I don't know that that song is the song for this scenario, other than I feel like this card was guiding me to this song instead. So I hope you enjoy that. I hope you enjoy that little scene of thespians. That's how I got into music and acting, as I did musical theater growing up. Nobody wants to hear you cry. Please come here. Come here, you emotionally wrecked chihuahua. And get in my pajamas. I know, we're going to eat in a minute. Oh my God, he's absolutely lost his mind. It is. God, I wish I'd written that song. Love, love is a magical thing. So yeah, I hope that helps. Well, love can do strange things, you know. I mean, I still talk to my first crush, my first love, my first, you know, friends, my first, and you know, it's interesting because even though I've loved many, it's so interesting how the universe brings me back to the same people all the time. So there's probably just some reason that spirit keeps bringing you back to this person. I don't know how long you guys have known each other, but he's definitely feeling something, yeah. You okay? You okay? Yeah. I'm going to set my clock if my phone will turn on. Because I know we got to wake up early.
Keep it over here. Can you eat?
Oh, well, I'm going to stay right here.
I give it to Ruby.
Why's my phone not charging? That's so ridiculous.
She got stuck in my room.
Let her be.
Door closed. She complains because she knows I'm fixing food.
Aw, that's funny. So last night I was talking to my friend from childhood, and I was looking at their Facebook, and I noticed that one of my favorite musicians died. I'd forgotten that Robert Miles, who was a trance dance music artist, died. So it was shocking. And I cried so much because I just loved his music. And I was in shock that it was a memory that the car accident took from me. And I told my roommate, I'm like, can you please smoke a cigarette so I can smoke? Because I said, if you don't, I'll just smoke one. So I did. I didn't relapse, but I did after I just had a cow. I mean, plus that musician he was so young when he died. He died at 47. I mean, he's just a kid still, practically. No, you can't eat his food. You're terrible. Sorry about that. She's trying to eat Rooney's food. Baby, you gotta eat your food. She's gonna be big and strong. Come on. I'm never gonna be able to feed him if she keeps coming in here. Okay. I should probably go. Thank you so much for the hugs. I really appreciate you coming by and getting a reading tonight. And everyone who came by tonight and asked questions or just hung out, thank you. Thank you for your likes and your love and your subscriptions. I hope that my hand doesn't smell like dog food, and no, it doesn't. I'm going to go ahead and do a free collective message. Spirit, what do we need to know about tonight in the not too distant future? Thank you. I'm just going to have a little chicken soup. I was just like, I can't see myself, eating anything too heavy. I can't see myself cooking anything. Since he's had to do this prep, it's like we can't eat any normal foods. At least I don't feel like I can eat vegetables and fruits in front of him and fish and the things that we like to eat because he can't eat any of that today. And my dad's a snacking kind of guy. He likes to snack and he likes to eat. He's like, if my dad was a creature, he'd be like one of those dinosaurs that was a vegetarian, He definitely has a dinosaur appetite. So I figured, okay, what's the worst thing that I could eat tonight that's not too bad, that's still terrible, but will be quick, that's not going to kill me, but might kill me in the future. I was just like, because I really fight with food. Like, I don't want to, be doing anything that in my life that makes me feel uncomfortable. And I haven't had I haven't really had a chance to eat anything today, and I haven't been feeling good anyways because I kind of woke up with like a little stomach bug thing. I figured I would just, I'll just make a little bit of chicken soup. There's some up there. No, you can't eat his food. Why do you keep letting her out of your room, honey?
She has his room.
I have to go. Here, let's do a free collective message because
Come on.
my dogs need to eat and my dad needs help with it.
Come on.
Spirit, what do we need to know about the not too distant future?
I think it's for a while.
So I'm
sorry.
Yeah.
Come on, Ruby. Ruby, come on. You want a cookie? Ruby.
Yeah.
Come on, baby. Come on. All right, give him his food.
Yeah, and try to relax a little without getting so impatient and yelling at me. Free collective message, Spirit. What do we need to know about right now in the not too distant future? So the Fool card, you might want to be taking a leap of faith. I'm going to bed. Good night.